Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers reveal that a preview clip has been released for Wednesday, June 4, 2025. It shows Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, questioning Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson. Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, puts pressure on Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna. Plus, Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, opens up to Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner. Let's begin with Anna, who will feel that she is onto something big. The commissioner puts some pressure on Brennan. This could be about that explosive device at Sonny's penthouse, which led to Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, injuries. Anna will talk to Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, about her new theory. Over at the Metro Court pool, Gio talks to Emma. Other than her, the only person that Gio trusts right now is Sonny. However, Gio also admits that he's not even sure about Sonny. Gio is having a really tough time with finding out he's been lied to his entire life. However, after some time, Gio might come to realize that everyone just loved him so much, and that's the real reason he was given to Camilla Palmieri. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Sonny will catch up with Laura. The mayor will warn Sonny that this could have a lot of repercussions. Since Gio just left Sonny, that is what the mob boss is probably talking to the mayor about. It seems Gio might have Sonny concerned. Maybe this whole situation will push Gio down a darker path than Sonny would like to see. In today's episode, fans can also expect Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Setton, to face off with Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning. Lulu stands quietly as BLQ rips her into shreds. However, Lulu might take the time to explain that she didn't mean for things to blow up for everyone, including Gio, the way it did. What's done is done, and there isn't anything Lulu can do to take it back. So where does everyone go from here? Also, Rick asks Sasha when the last time she was passionate with Michael. Then Sasha begins to go into labor while on the stand. From a preview clip, it appears that Rick is badgering a pregnant woman in labor. So let's see what happens now. Wednesday's episode of General Hospital promises to be a tension-filled hour of truth, trust, and ticking clocks. As secrets unravel and loyalties are tested, the people of Port Charles find themselves caught in an emotional crossfire. With Sasha stepping into the courtroom spotlight, Anna juggling danger on multiple fronts, and Gio questioning the very foundation of his trust in family, this is one episode fans won't want to miss. Sasha's day in court. A trial of courage and pain. All eyes turn to the Port Charles courtroom as Sasha Gilmore prepares to give the most important testimony of her life. The proceedings against Dr. Damon Montague have finally reached a pivotal moment, and Sasha is at the center of it all. For weeks, she's wrestled with whether she had the strength to relive her trauma publicly. The manipulations, the druggings, the exploitation, Montague's actions nearly destroyed her. But with Cody Bell, Maxie Jones, and Dante Falconeri by her side, Sasha steels herself and walks into court with quiet resolve. Judge Kimball enters, the gavel strikes, and Sasha takes the stand. At first, her voice trembles as the prosecutor asks her to recount the events of the last year. But as she begins to speak, Sasha's strength shines through. She talks about how Montague gaslighted her, overmedicated her, and teamed up with Gladys to control her finances under the guise of a conservatorship. The courtroom is silent. Every word from Sasha is riveting and raw. Cody watches from the gallery, his hands clenched, barely containing his fury at what she endured. Maxie tears up. Even Scott Baldwin, the defense attorney with his usual brash demeanor, seems momentarily shaken. Sasha's testimony isn't just a blow to Montague's defense, it's a reclaiming of her narrative. She doesn't just want justice, she wants peace. When she steps down from the witness stand, the crowd lets out a collective exhale. But Montague smirks as if he's still confident he'll walk free. He knows there are still tricks up his sleeve, or maybe someone else's. Anna's pressure mounts. A race against the clock. At the PCPD, Commissioner Anna Devane is being pulled in multiple directions. The threat from the WSB is more imminent than ever, and her recent discovery that Valentin may have been complicit in an off-the-books arms shipment has shaken her to her core. On Wednesday, Anna meets with Jordan Ashford in a tense closed-door meeting. Jordan, who has been keeping tabs on activity at Pier 55, informs her that there's chatter about a high-stakes shipment arriving in Port Charles in the next 48 hours. The intel is vague, but dangerous. Anna knows the WSB is still shadowing her moves, waiting for a slip-up to force her out for good. But she's not willing to back down. Her instincts tell her something big is coming, and she can't afford to wait. Meanwhile, Robert Scorpio checks in, warning Anna that the agency is circling like vultures. He urges her to tread lightly, especially where Valentin is concerned. Anna, torn between her residual feelings for Valentin and the cold truth of espionage, realizes she may soon have to make a heartbreaking choice. Later that day, Anna arranges a discreet meeting with Valentin. They meet at the Metro Court rooftop, where the stakes are sky-high, literally and emotionally. Anna presses Valentin. What does he know about the shipment? Is he working with pikemen? Or worse, with the WSB itself? Valentin remains cool, his charm intact, but his eyes betray something deeper. Guilt? Fear? Maybe both. He insists he's clean, but Anna isn't convinced. I want to believe you, she tells him. But people I trust are disappearing. And if you're lying to me, I won't just walk away. I'll come after you. Gio's trust issues bubble to the surface. Elsewhere in Port Charles, young Giovanni Cerullo, aka Gio, son of Brooklyn and Chase's cousin, finds himself caught in the emotional turmoil of family politics. He's been adjusting to life at the Quartermain mansion, but the weight of legacy, expectation, and hidden truths is beginning to wear on him. On Wednesday, Gio visits Dante at the Falconeri loft, hoping to find a safe place to vent. Dante, understanding and grounded, senses something is off. Gio hesitates, then admits he overheard Ned and Tracy arguing about keeping him out of ELQ for now. Gio's insecurities are triggered. Was he only welcomed into the family for appearances? Is he being protected, or hidden? Dante gently explains that the Quartermains often operate like a chessboard, moves, counter-moves, and secrets everywhere. But he reassures Gio that he belongs. Still, the damage is done. Gio starts pulling back from Brooklyn and Chase, unsure whom he can trust. Even Lois senses her son's emotional withdrawal when he brushes off her plans for a family dinner. Later that evening, Gio receives a mysterious anonymous message via social media. Careful who you trust. Even family keeps secrets. Michael and Willow face an emotional crossroads. Not far from the courtroom drama, Michael Corinthos and Willow Tate are in for an emotional conversation of their own. Willow's recovery has progressed steadily, and she's itching to return to nursing full-time. But Michael still seems hesitant. On Wednesday, Willow finally confronts him. "Why are you still walking on eggshells around me?" she asks. Michael tries to reassure her, but Willow sees through it. She presses him until he finally admits, "I'm afraid something's going to happen to you again, and I don't know if I can survive it." Willow softens. She understands his fear, because it's hers too. But she reminds him they can't live in limbo forever. "We're here, right now. We survived. Let's start living like it." The conversation ends with a renewed sense of partnership and a quiet promise to support each other, even when the fear doesn't fully go away. Tagert's return and Trina's uncertainty. Rounding out the episode, Port Charles welcomes back a familiar face, Marcus Tagert. He surprises Trina at the PCV campus, fresh off a sabbatical that gave him some much-needed perspective. Trina is thrilled to see her father but struggles to hide her inner conflict. Spencer's departure still lingers like an open wound. She confides in Tagert that she's unsure whether to move forward or wait for Spencer's return. Tagert, always the protective dad, doesn't sugarcoat things. You can love someone and still know they're not right for you, not right now anyway. Trina nods, her eyes full of tears. I just wish I knew what he was thinking. Unbeknownst to her, a postcard from Paris arrives at her dorm later that day, with Spencer's unmistakable handwriting. But will she read it? Coming up this week. Thursday, June 5. Valentin makes a cryptic call. Who's on the other end? Friday, June 6. Christina faces a crisis of confidence as the surrogate journey takes a turn. Next week, Jason Morgan comes face to face with someone he thought he'd never see again. Wednesday's General Hospital is a masterclass in layered storytelling. From courtroom intensity to personal reckonings, the episode blends emotional vulnerability with mystery and power plays. Sasha's bravery, Anna's determination, and Gio's unraveling faith in family provide a compelling trio of arcs that leave us questioning. How much truth can Port Charles handle? One thing's for certain, the stakes are higher than ever. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.